How's it going, everybody? So in today's video, I did an outlet live with the power on, or the electricity on for that matter, at this house. So I showed you guys how to do an outlet hut without getting shocked. Now, we're going to do a light switch today, hut, without getting shocked. I'm not responsible for your actions on doing this. It's dangerous, but if you're careful, you'll be fine. And just use an insulated screwdriver like this, and you'll be fine as well. But also, I've been doing this for 7 years too, so I got a little bit of experience on how to do this with the electricity on. So we are gonna work on this now with the electricity on. So let's get to work now. You're gonna need like a flathead screwdriver to take the plate off. So let's do that. And this is live too, so I don't want to get shocked. Plate's a little stuck. There we go, without pulling the paint off. Okay. Now, here's the cordless screwdriver. Okay, now normally you can touch these two pieces of metal right here that are grounded without getting shocked, so very carefully I want to pull this out here without getting shocked. I need to find out now by simply flipping this on. Let me get my tester. By simply flipping this on, which one is the line or incoming load. So, well, first, so I don't get confused. Okay. Okay. So this one's the incoming load. So, first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first put this one on and carefully not get zapped. So this one you can use two hands as long as the switch isn't on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And also back the ground wire off. That would not be good. So that would frickin' spark up the whole place if we didn't cut it. So right about here. Okay. And I might want to get that ground wire out of there as well, because I know what happens if you touch the ground to any the hut, to any grounded source, the neutral or the ground. And that's happened before. That's a mistake I made, so I'm going to address that right now. Don't ever do that. I just did it because I wanted to see what it would do. That was stupid what I did. So, very simply, don't ever do that. Stupid. No. Get the ground. Come on. Get my needle nose pliers. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do on the new switch is I know which one's hot and which one isn't. This one's not hot, the other one is, so we're gonna push this and the ground away. Okay. Now, get these out of the way. Now the secret of cutting a light switch wire with it live, and don't cut more than one wire at a time. If you are not sure that they lied, because if I was to cut these two right here and one wire goes to ground and one wire is live, it's gonna light up like a Christmas tree. So the secret is one hand only when you cut the hut, and don't touch the strippers on the metal part while you do it. So I'm gonna cut the hot right here, making sure I don't touch anything metal while I do it. So, right about now. And if I go right here, that's still hot. So, I'm going to get my new switch here, right here, and it's in the on position, which we don't want it to be. So, take my wire strippers, carefully making sure I don't touch the metal box, and which gauge is which? Okay, now it's stripped. We're working with live circuits, so be careful while you do this. This electricity is ON, on. I didn't trip the breaker. So, what you want to do is bend this and put a little hook on it. Like so. Now, the secret is, hold these two tabs. And I made a mistake once. I could touch this right now, which you shouldn't do, because my hand is used to it. My right fingers here are so used to getting shocked. This hand would feel the pain. This hand wouldn't feel it so much, because I'm used to it now. But your goal is to use Klein rated tools to avoid you getting shocked. So, what I want to do now, your goal is in life is to avoid getting shocked, so I'm just trying to tell you this out of your own safety. Okay. Now, what I want to do is hot screw first, so I don't get shocked, and well, actually, that's too far bent back, so I want to carefully bend this forward a little bit. I'll actually know something. I want to bend this. This guy will sting you too if you let him. So okay. Now I'm going to be careful where I put my hot wire, and with my pliers actually that's good. Now you know something? That's good enough. Bam. Now, my screw is going to tighten this way, so I want the hook to screw's going to tighten down this way. So I want my hook to wrap around. Bam. Okay. Now all I have to worry about is that screw for this now. So I'm just gonna actually I don't like that I don't like that hanging out like that. So I'm gonna take care of that right now. Now, that should be enough. To take care of this task. So, without getting zapped, I'm gonna put this on like so. Okay, that's hot too now. I put the wire on there. So, I'm gonna okay. Now that's guy safe. And very carefully tighten up that loop. Okay, now that guy's safe. So let's very carefully push him down without touching the metal box, and very carefully do this guy now. This guy's the one that won't bite you as bad. Well, actually, I just say sting. This guy won't sting you because he is not live unless you turn on the switch. So I can even show you he's not live. I can show you this is live, that's not. So now you can get shocked doing this, but your goal is to try to avoid it. So I want to put a little curb on this bad boy right here. I don't know if I stripped too much off. I think I stripped too much off and I don't like it, so. Now, I want this to be near the ground either when I cut this. That would suck. So, cut them all flush. And shoot, that's too bad. That's too freaking far doing that. gonna strip a little more off. Being careful not to touch the metal box. Even if it's, I work on everything as if it's live. Even if it's not live, I will do that. And okay, that guy's live now. So what I want to do is, you're off. So what I want to do now, okay. Now this is a little bit long of a video because for safety purposes, I want to make sure I don't touch anything that I'm not supposed to, so. Now, carefully put this guy now on where he is supposed to go. And woo. And don't get that frickin' ground out of there while I'm at it. So I want to put, oh shoot. Okay, it's a little longer than it has to be, but it doesn't matter. Wire. Okay, now that guy's safe as well. So, also you want to make sure you don't put your hand here. You don't want your hand touching anything over here. And that's a mistake I made once, so I also have to address that in a minute. So, this guy will sting you like a mad angry hornet's nest if you don't treat him right. So treat him with respect, and that's all you need for electricity. And number one respect is to get your ground wire out of here. Also, if you guys don't feel comfortable as well, I recommend you shut off the electricity, unless you get a good screwdriver set like I do. But I also been doing this for 7 years, so it's not so bad for me. So now the flathead, give it a little tighten up. Okay, now these two guys are safe. Making sure this guy's tight. Making sure this guy's tight as well. Now, make sure, okay, we gotta treat, shoot, it's over the HUD. But I don't don't want it to touch the ground, so very carefully I want to bend this guy away from the back, and very carefully put him on here. First, let's fix him so he doesn't touch the freaking hot screw by accident. So I want him, he'll frickin', excuse my language, but he'll sting you like a hornet if you're not careful, so. Sorry if this video ran a little long. I just want to take my time when I do this, so. Oh shoot, I better get that away from the hot. That would be disastrous, now wouldn't it? So, you should wrap this with electrical tape in a melt box, but I don't have the tape on me, unfortunately, and if you treat it with respect, it's not that big of a deal, so. You can use 2 hands on the ground too, by the way. It's not like the hot, so. Whoa. Thank God. I mean, just got to be a little bit careful where you touch here, so. I know what it'll feel like too, so that's why I can do it this way, but I'm using good tools, so I don't have to feel that, because it sucks. You know, it sucks getting shocked. It's not the best feeling. So. It's good enough. And I want to try to get that ground a little bit tighter, so. Ground. Actually, it'll just tighten when I take the screwdriver, so. Okay. Actually, I don't like the way that's tight, so tighten that loop up a little bit more. Come on. Also, you guys should really respect electricity when you do this as well. That's another important piece of advice I'm going to give you guys if you want to do this live on your own. So. Oh no! Sorry about that. Stupid tripod. Let's get it closer. Okay, now that everything's back on track, I want to make sure this ground doesn't touch any hot wires when I'm trying to move it. I don't know if I can move this safely. I'm gonna try though. You don't want it touching any hot wires when you do this, so. Carefully pick this up and bring it back here now. Now this guy's safer than like having it. You know something? I'm gonna flip. I don't know how well you guys can see this either, so. Let's unbend that some more. Stupid ground wire. There we go. Okay, this should be it for the video now. We got like 29 more seconds to go. So it's going to be a 30-minute video. Rather be safe than sorry, so. Okay, that's falling out a little bit. So, let's use my Neil's pliers to push that in a little bit and stuff from where it keeps coming out. So okay. Screw gun is all we need to take care of this task too, so and that ground popped out again. Let's just loosen it up. Okay, now all I'm focused about is, hold on, I could use a little more tightening. Okay, now very carefully, you want to ground wire back in there, and the hot wires back up. So you don't end up bleeding a circuit. You don't want to ever do that. It's freaking dangerous. Because you don't want to ever do that. So let's get these wires. Okay, these wires are being difficult now. So get them in the box in such a way that you don't bleed a circuit. Okay. Problem is, you don't want these wires cramped in there either. That's a very bad thing. But you at least want them secured enough that you don't also, if I'm going to put this in the box like this as well, okay, that's the wrong head. I want to use the flat head. Woo, get that away from there too, it won't be good. Should be good enough. Really don't want that bending like that, but I don't want to make contact with the metal box either, so very carefully unbend that. Okay, basically done now, so want to make sure, oh shoot, okay. Want to make sure the hot doesn't touch the metal box. Come on, screw. Because that would be a bad thing if it touched the metal box. Okay. That's why it's dangerous having a metal electrical box like this without tape. Like I was saying, good boy. Okay. Really want to cross thread these like that. Whoa. Okay, now we just screw the thing back in. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're basically done now. So all I gotta do now is put on the faceplate and we'll be all set. And that is still hot still. So, okay. Now, before we put on the plate, let's test to make sure our light works. Perfect. Okay. Actually, I don't want this back that far. You want a little movement. So, before we end this video, I'm gonna back that out a little bit. Now, put that on, so. Okay, now with the other plates, there we go. Did I drop it? No, I got it. Okay. You just want to tighten the plate up so it feels snug with whatever plaster board you have. I also rather have my screws vertical too. So, okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to wire a light switch hot without getting shocked or severely electrocuted or burnt by the electricity current. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And also, it's Memorial Day, so I wish you guys all a happy Memorial Day and have fun with whatever you're doing, either if you're on the barbecue or simply like me on a job site today, which is actually my relative's house for that matter. So hope you guys have a good day, and hope all your DIY projects and whatever are going well for you guys. So until next time, have a good day, everybody. Bye.